are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Antonio Missions and the Corpus Christi Hooks. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 9 gets the ball for the away side in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Billy Richter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For San Antonio, center fielder, Billy Richter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Davis in foul ground. He's got it one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
In now, Rodney Finch. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Into the box now, Felipe Rodriguez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturned their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that?
Batting fourth, right fielder,
Into the box, Edgar Armas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. On a good curveball, came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Robbie Hunt, as he'll take a look at a cheer that misses for ball one. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
2-0 count, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Shin-high fastball that time, ball three.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. So two runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. The Missions lead it 2-0. Number 63 will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping into the box, Rick Rock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
So striding in, Derek McKenna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Soft liner to the left side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
In now, Nick Best, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Richter coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw won't get him.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Reed. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
McKenna over at second. Best is over at first with 1 away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting fifth, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's a
missed
ball.
with a breaking ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 2-2. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. Into the box now, Roger Serrano. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
From the stretch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-0 on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's a pop-up now. Reed has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Digging in the switch hitter, Howard Ferguson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
One strike.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Kenny McClendon, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box now, Kenny McClendon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Chad Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Mariano Casilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Finch has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Digging in, Christopher Pace. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission. We'll see how he responds.
Oh, that's out.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
D-Rod.
Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground.
Best friends of your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Right fielder number 33, Rick Rock.
Stepping in, Rick Rock. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball
And
went
he
out.
lays off there, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Popped him up. McClendon will put this one away, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 2 full. The Missions lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Chad Taylor.
Leading off for the mission, catcher, Chad Taylor.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. McKenna sprinting after it. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy Richter.
Ready for another chance. Billy Richter, his last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Pitch on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Into the box, RODNEY FINCH. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 34.
So coming to the plate, Felipe Rodriguez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. But the runner's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Leading off the inning, Derek McKenna, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now here's the pitch.
Derek McKenna.
In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Nick Bass.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Best. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The batter, third baseman, A.J. Reed.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Reed. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to short. Finch right there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But he'll still manage to shuffle this ball off to second, and they get the force out after all to get him out of the inning. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. On now to the top of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. Striding into the box, Edgar Armas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Edgar Armas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Robbie Hunt, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Casilla moving forward. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Serrano.
Digging in, Roger Serrano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Howard Ferguson, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-1, and it's 1-1. Ferguson, a Canadian native, normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. So 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Missions lead it 3-0. Ready now, Mariano Casilla. He flew out in his last at bat.
Fielder, Mariano Casilla.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, second baseman, Christopher Hayes.
Stepping into the box, Christopher Hayes. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Oh, that's too high.
Too high. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Armas giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Catcher, Mariano Aviles.
Coming to the plate now, Mariano Aviles. First pitch of the at-bat. breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. The 2-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So stepping in, Kenny McClendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Kenny McClendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Standing in, Chad Taylor. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Very high, 2-1. McClendon on at first, nobody out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Billy Richter, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box now, Rodney Finch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Aviles waits on it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Felipe Rodriguez.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Rock is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Steve Baroa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Rick Rock. Lays off 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Derek McKenna.
Ready once again, Derek McKenna. Now here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Edgar Armas.
Leading off for the Mission, right fielder, Edgar Armas.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Three-two pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. John Del Gustave takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Robbie Hunt will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Armas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. McKenna will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Serrano.
Now at the plate, Roger Serrano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses, 2-1. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Howard Ferguson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. McKenna is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Nick Best. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. The 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. No hits to this point. On its way is pitch number 75. Smoked on the ground left side. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Rodriguez is there, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 3-0. Back here for Texas League Baseball on MLB Network. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in and looking for more, Kenny McClendon. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. The 1-0 home. Fastball down below the knees. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pace ranging into the outfield. 1 out.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Chad Taylor, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now
Good
batting.
pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Billy Richter. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Missions lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Mariano Casilla, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Richter on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Christopher Hayes.
Stepping up now, Christopher Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Serrano in foul ground. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Mariano Aviles.
Stepping in, Mariano Aviles. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he misses there. 1-2. Line to the right side. Armas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Joey Kibblehouse has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Joey Kibblehouse.
Leading off the inning, Rodney Finch, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls, 1
And they'll
strike.
come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rock is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Felipe Rodriguez will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Missed with a slider. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKenna moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Edgar Armas.
Striding in, Edgar Armas. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Robbie Hunt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitch. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Steve Baroa. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.